Hello, fellas and ladies. It is time to review Women Talking. Women Talking is the new film from Sarah Polley. She wrote and directed this film, and it is about some women in a Mennonite community, a community where a bunch of rapes and assaults have been going down, and very, very basically, the women are all kind of talking and basically discussing what their options are. Should they just stay? Should they fight? Or should they leave? I love this film because right off the bat, they waste no time. It goes right into it. It's just straight up, all right, here's the conflict. Here's what we're trying to figure out. This is what our objective is. Let's get to it. It sounds simple in concept, yes, and in a way it is, but like it explores so many different things, and I love that about this movie. Like, it explores the idea that, like, hey, this isn't like a black and white issue. Yeah, on one hand, it might be easy for you to be like, oh, just fuck off, just leave. What are you doing? But they kind of go like, okay, well, if we leave, then this. It's like, oh, okay, they have a point. Well, if we leave, then this. It's like, okay, I don't know about that. I love how each of the women have their own like separate things going on. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, all of them want this to stop, but like, their beliefs come into play. Their family lives come into play. I think that's such a kudos to Sarah Polley for like making this film not black and white. Okay, hold on. You know what I meant. I love how each woman is portrayed with like something different going on. Like, I think Jessie Buckley was the most interesting. She was kind of like the most contrarian of the group in a way, but it's like at points you're like, she kind of has a point though. This is an ensemble. This is a definition of an ensemble cast. Each of the cast gives these stunning performances. They work off each other tremendously. I think Jessie Buckley was my personal standout, as was Judith Ivey, but like, it's hard for me to be like, oh, that one's obviously the best one. That one's clearly the best. They all work so well together in a wonderful, fantastic, great way. I love the way this movie was written. I heard some people call it overwritten, and I can see that to a small, tiny, itsy bitsy extent. I don't agree, but like, I get where it's coming from. But for me, yeah, like these women definitely talk in a way that's a little like in the way like they speak is a little a little Sorkin-y, I guess you could say. But I didn't think that was an issue at all. I get the idea that like it sounds written, but like I don't think that's a problem for a movie like this. Also, I might as well address the whole color palette thing. Like, okay, listen, I didn't like it. I thought it was a bad call. I didn't think it was necessary. I think it called attention to itself in a way that didn't love, but also it's like the one bad thing about it, and it ruins nothing. Like, I got used to it pretty quickly, and then the second viewing I didn't mind it at all. So people who are saying it ruins the movie, come on. Also, I gotta say, I've heard people call this movie stagey. What the fuck did you watch? Yeah, I get that most of this movie takes place in a barn, but like the movie had, like, even in those scenes in the barn, it didn't feel like a play. I never felt like I was watching a stage play. And there are many moments that with so much vibrant and like, despite the saturation color, like a lot of like lights, the way that everything was lit was very beautiful. I just don't understand how people can call this movie stagey with a straight face. Hey, I thought Polly just directed the shit out of this. Like, sure, it's not the flashiest direction you'll ever see, but like, not every fucking movie needs to be the flashiest thing on the planet. Not every movie needs to be fucking Endgame. I might as well talk briefly about Oscars. I won't discuss in detail because you'll kind of get the gist of this point, but I will as well address this. I understand that things are looking a little bleak at the moment, but I gotta say, with the way that it's thriving in screenplay and the fact that we have a guaranteed line of a 10, I don't think Women Talking is in any trouble. Like, yes, it's looking pretty dim right now. The actors keep on missing. Polly missed the Globe, which was a really big miss. It's not like doing very well with critic groups, but I think it's going to be fine. I just think it's going to be fine. If this was a sliding scale, I would be shaking in my boots right now, but it's not. So I think y'all got nothing to worry about. Yeah, maybe worry about director. But like, I wouldn't worry about picture. But when talking, that was terrific. I went into this movie thinking, oh, what if it's like a Power of the Dog situation? Maybe it's like a little cold. That's not what this is at all. It's a powerful film. It is it emotionally wrecks you in ways that like you don't want to, but like in the same way, it's not like an impossible movie to sit through. Performances are just off the walls, and Sarah Polley did a banger of a job in every single department here. And I'm going to go ahead and give Women Talking a 9.5 out of 10. All right, that is everything. Like, subscribe, share, and do all that. And you can watch this Women Talk all day, every day.